If you blame
Bro, why don't you... No.
I can't chat to man like
what
this,
Fred's doing.
bro.
Tell me what Fred's
I
doing.
can't chat to you, man.
Then tell me what Fred's
I can't
doing.
do it, bro. I just can't do it.
If you can't, get off the show then if you
can't,
can't do
bro.
it.
I
You
can't.
can't talk, get off the show. I'm asking you a question.
I'll
Okay,
leave.
what's Fred doing?
I'll leave, guys.
I'll leave. What's Fred doing? Bro, you said
Say get off the show like I care.
leave the show then. If you're not going to answer the question, leave the show.
I care.
Yo, listen.
Welcome to Fan TV and Chill Week 6. Interesting Week 6. Good for some, bad for many. But anyway, let's get to it. So obviously United, Aston Villa, Bruno missed a penalty, lost 1-0. Missed opportunity for Liverpool to take advantage of Chelsea obviously losing, drop points, 3-3 against Brentford. And obviously Arsenal, Tottenham, I guess Arsenal won 3-1, but it is what it is. We're not gonna hate out here or anything like that. We don't do that here. Give credit where it's due. That's what I think, yeah. But anyway, moving on. Obviously there's only one place to start, yeah? And that's Old Trafford. That's Old Trafford. And you know what?
OT. There's never much love when you go OT.
And you know what? Nah, I'm not going to do this episode in the time. You know what? Because I'm vexed.
Welcome back.
Yeah, let me take the thing off.
Managing mode.
This is
Managing mode's been activated.
Vexed.
Man's about to do the hairdryer treatment.
I'm vexed. Listen, yeah.
Bipolar.
Listen, yeah. This is a madness. The end of last season, I was seeing something coming together. Seeing something come together. There was something there, yeah. 6 games in, yeah. I've only seen us have one good half, and that was probably against Leeds at the beginning of the season. Apart from that, we've been fucking trash. And you got Man United fans out here backing us to win the Premier League, putting us top, putting £200 in.
Do what I want.
Yeah?
I'll do what I want.
Now talk to us.
Huh?
Talk to us about United winning the Premier League.
Bro, what can I say?
Talk to us. You got fake fans here.
I'm
Ollie
interested,
in, Ollie out,
I'm
Ollie
interested.
in, Ollie out. Not backing the team to win.
Man's never been Ollie out. I mean Ollie in.
Well, it don't make sense. Make it make sense. Did that bet happen or did it not happen? Make it make sense.
Look, I've said
If it don't make sense, it don't make money.
Look.
It's not going to make you money. Do you know what I'm saying? If it don't make sense, it don't make money. Like, let's be honest. What am I even laughing?
I came out with some bullets.
Go on. But no, real talk, yeah. Real talk.
Look, I put the money up because I'll just back my team blindly.
Stupidly.
Huh? It's called blind. It's just a blind love for United.
No.
You know? And look, I'm happy to, like I said, I live by the sword, I die by the sword. I'll say that we'll win the league. But in the back of my mind, yes, I knew that I've got a fraud of a manager. So what do you want me to do? I've said it before.
And you
I
say
don't.
it again.
Exactly. Ollie is not levels.
I said
the Ollie tax is real. And you know what? At the start of the season, I thought, we just got, our team's too good for him to mess this up. But he's messing it up.
Put Ollie to the side now. Do you think that team is a championship or title winning team?
Yes. Name. I'm telling you now. Klopp takes our team to the league. Tuchel takes our team. I'm not sure if he'd win us the league, but he does a lot better.
Why can't he win you the league? Now? I'm curious.
Who? Tuchel?
Tuchel's won the Champions League.
No, he hasn't won the league in England, so I can't say that.
That's a title winning team. Why can Klopp? Why can't?
I can't vouch him to win a Premier League yet.
True.
He's been managing for 6 months.
Can Pep win the league with that team?
Yes. Do you know why? They can implement a style of play.
Easy as easy as that.
Bruv.
Speaking about styles,
they can implement a style of play. We play, as everybody knows, we are Moments FC,
Not everyone knows that.
Huh?
Not everyone knows that.
Because I've
Freestyle
asked you this
football.
question before, and I said,
Freestyle football.
Ken, you're contradicting yourself. Bad
Yeah,
times.
no, but do you know what
I
the
said,
thing is? Look,
I
I'll
asked
tell
you,
you.
can
I'm being honest now.
No.
No,
No, let me
Win you the league.
Let me tell you this.
What was your response?
I said yes. Do you know why I said yes?
But now you're just
Because
contradicting
man,
yourself.
I'm telling you guys this now. Man was out here. I'm gassed. CR7's here. The team is
So now
here.
the truth is coming out.
I've
Cool.
got to go out there, bruv. You live by the sword, you die by the sword.
Willis, do you believe with this?
But
When it was coming, so Willis, do you believe?
no,
with
allow
what
with
he-
this, man. My guy thought Ollie was good.
No, but he's been consistent.
No,
this year. You're not
but he
gonna
thought,
win it.
yeah, but he thought Ollie was good.
Hang on a minute.
You thought Ollie was good in the first place.
Don't
Man's
do
always
that.
said he's been
Don't
a
do
dead
that.
manager.
Don't do that.
Let's keep
Don't
it all
do
the way
that.
100.
Don't do that.
It's more
I've
so
backed Ollie as a manager. I've said many times, Ollie would never have been my ideal manager. He would have never been my
But you
ideal
backed him
manager.
as manager, though.
But I have backed him because he's a club. I do that.
'Cause he's a club legend.
No,
You
I never
must
say
say.
club
Oh,
legend
okay.
because he's a club manager.
Okay.
I've backed him.
Man
He's
was about to say
there.
legend.
I thought he
No, I wasn't
legend.
about to say
He was
manager.
about to
I was
say
going to say club manager. And first of listen, shut the bruv. Ollie is not on the same levels as Beckham and them, man. Ollie ain't a club legend like that. Man used to come off the bench and get his 2 minutes. What are you on about, club legend?
Bruv, that's what you
So
were
now
about to
you-
say.
I wasn't going to say
legend,
club
you know
legend. I was going to say club
No, that's
manager.
right, that's right,
I
that's
backed the club manager. Yeah, you get me?
A few weeks
But
back.
for how long?
A few back.
Does Ollie bring a silver?
Lads, a few weeks back, it was so rosy. You man were fist bumping each other. You man were doing your thing. Yes, yes.
Let me.
Yes,
you know,
Willis,
you know,
tell them.
you know that Italian brother. You know that Italian brother. That's what we got.
Oh, do you know, that's what
No, man. Does Ollie bring a silverware?
Bruv,
Does Ollie bring a silverware?
bruv.
Answer the question.
With,
I bet you add that me with this thing.
at this, like I said.
Does Ollie
Are you
bring
listening?
us silverware? It's a yes or
Are you
no
gonna
question.
let man talk? Are you gonna let man talk?
It's a yes
Are
or
you
no
gonna let man
answer.
talk? Because you're still
It's
talking.
yes
You're
or
still
no.
talking.
It's
You're
simple.
still
Yes
talking.
or no.
Close your mouth.
Yes or no.
Close your
Bruv,
mouth.
don't chat to me.
Bruv,
like that, fam.
bruv, close your mouth. Close your mouth. If you want me to talk, close your mouth and let me
What do you mean,
talk.
bro? Answer the question, Nugget. Answer the question.
When you're ready to close your
Answer
mouth,
the
I'll
question.
talk.
Answer the question.
Bruv, you're still talking.
Answer the question.
You're still talking.
You know, a few people mention.
Bruv, I said at the beginning of the season, this is Ollie's last season. He needs to win something.
No,
yeah?
that's not
I
answering
said
the
that.
question.
I said
That's
that.
not answering the question.
I said that.
Does he bring
I
us
said
silverware?
that. That's your question answered. If you
No.
if you don't like it,
Does
take
he?
yourself out of the
Does
episode.
Ollie bring Manchester United silverware?
If you don't like it, that's it.
I don't think your team.
That's
brings
it.
No. Does Ollie bring? No, because you can say that Brendan Rodgers has a weaker team than Manchester United. Yes or no?
Yeah,
Yeah.
He brings lesser silverware.
yeah.
So does Ole Gunnar Solskjaer?
But for United,
Bruv, no, because the thing
Yeah.
is, you've got to think about this. There is manager tax on every single team. Pep will bring you guys to a level. Klopp will bring you guys to a certain level. He will get that 10%, 5% out of a
True,
player.
true.
And then after make them play well. James Milner doesn't play well for Manchester United, but will play well for Liverpool.
but that's
my
silverware.
point.
That's
Yeah,
less
so-
silverware. If you man won an FA Cup, you know what I'm saying? It's
No,
not
but
really
it's all relative.
Yeah.
Look at where Leicester are as a club, and look what they've done. They win. At least they can win a trophy, and they can compete for top four, and that's more than
Compete
enough
for top
them.
four.
They will.
Leicester.
They will.
They've been there and done.
No, you're talking about as if they've been finishing top four regularly.
that-
The last two
But
seasons.
United,
Yeah, so for two seasons,
Yeah.
they finished 1 point off the top four.
Yeah,
and
but
probably
they haven't
should finish-
finished in the top four.
Yes, but I'm talking
Yeah.
about it's relative per club.
Yeah.
Expectations are different
Yeah.
per club.
Yeah. So
Yeah?
you're talking about
So that's
Man
what I'm
United.
saying.
You're talking
Huh?
about what Ollie should
No,
compare
I'm
himself
using-
to Leicester and win the FA
No.
Cup. That's good enough for us. That's what you're saying.
Well, it's better than nothing.
That's what you're saying.
But
No,
what's
fuck
he
it.
won?
Let's just win.
What's he won?
Let's just
What's
win
he
the
won?
Conference League.
What's he won?
Let's win the Conference
What's he
League.
won?
then.
What's
Let's
he won?
win the Conference
He hasn't
League.
won anything.
Bruv, it ain't the same.
What do you mean
It
he
ain't
hasn't
the
won
same.
anything,
Bruv,
bruv?
expectations.
You know what our trophy cabinet's looking like? Spurs, bruv.
Expectations at Leicester are not the same at Man United.
Which is
They're
why
not the same.
he should be
They're
winning
not the
stuff.
same.
Lads,
They're not the same.
Lads, let's put
They're
some,
not the same.
Lads, let's just put some context in this disagreement you man are having. Remember, obviously, I know obviously you lost 1-0. Cool. But this is a lot of energy. Remember where you are in the league. You are still joint, second?
Yeah.
Do you think that this is
Full
a bit?
village.
Do you think this is a bit too much? Like,
Bruv, it's not too much. It's
Look
not
at
too
the-
much.
You wanna go, "Hey,
No.
I'm getting ruined, like."
Something we can.
all I know is one of you man has to pick City and then support them.
You know?
It doesn't look you on
You
this.
know who the true supporter is. Bro, the problem is, you look at our team 1 to 11, and a good manager will be able to implement a way of playing football. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. You don't know what sort of goal United will score from game to game. At least, with every single team you watch, you'll see City, back post, Sterling, goal. Liverpool, there's always at least going to be 3 opportunities where Trent or what's his name, Robbo, is going to just ping the ball in and cross the ball in, and then you'll see Salah or Mane coming in at one point. At least once. So you can start to see what patterns of play. It's like we don't even train.
So what patterns do you see a pattern of play with this?
Not this season, no.
That's not what you said last
That's not what you said.
Bruv, please listen.
That's
I
not
said,
what you said.
listen! Fucking hell. A minute ago, last season, I was back in the style of play. I said this season, we've only had 45 minutes against Leeds, where we've been good. That's what I said. But listen, at the moment, we ain't got no style of play. If you ain't going to listen, don't chat.
Can I just go back to the receipt that we saw on the?
What's the receipt? Go on. Go on.
That receipt was
from this season.
Yeah.
You say.
That was from the prediction.
Oh yeah,
episode.
we've got a great style of play. Greenwood on the right. It's just I can really see an improvement. So now
Then I interjected and said, you said them bars last season.
And you were like, no, this season we've got a really good style of play. And
That's why I asked you the question.
And then we were just, and now you might say, no, we ain't got a style of play. You're not going to have 11 of the perfect players every single time. So where it comes in, it's the manager. It goes back to the manager. 100%, man.
It goes back to the manager, but come on. Fucking McTominay and Fred are not good enough for the team.
Bro, I don't care about whether they're good enough. You should be able to get something out of them.
They're not good enough for the team. Bro, we've seen it season and season. You can say what you want. We've seen it season after season. Fair enough.
So what were you meant to do? Just sign a world-class player every single time? And then just see what happens? And then just expect them to be like, oh, go out and
rightly or wrongly, we spend money on Van Donny. We spend money on him, rightly or wrongly. But we obviously had money. We could have gone and actually signed a proper centre midfielder. So they did have an opportunity, but they haven't done it. But McTominay and Fred are not good enough. And listen, they're two players. McTominay, all that kind of shit. Fred is such a liability. He doesn't create. He can't defend. So he's not doing anything in the team. And then it's like the pressure goes on to McTominay to try to do both jobs. And then them two they're not there.
The pressure goes on to McTominay.
It is. Are you listening? So what does Fred do?
Huh?
What does Fred do?
So McTominay doesn't hide.
What? Bruv, I'm saying Fred, out of them two, Fred is the deadest. And it ends up with the balance moving over to McTominay.
So there's a lot. This
is what happens. This is what happens when you watch Match of the Day.
There's a lot of issues.
I'm just going to say it again. When you watch Match of the Day and you don't watch the game in 90 minutes, this is what happens.
So what's Fred doing?
This is what happens.
What's Fred doing?
Watch the highlights and that's what you'll know.
What's Fred doing?
There's no point in discussing it.
No, I'm asking you, what's Fred doing in the episode?
You ain't
Fuck watching
episodes.
You tell me. You tell me what he's doing in the game.
Bruv.
Tell me. Are you gonna? You watch the game, then tell me. Then tell me.
So if you say manager to decide, if you blame,
why don't you? No.
I can't chat to man like this, bro.
Tell me what Fred's doing.
I can't chat to you, man.
Then tell me what Fred's doing.
I can't do it, bro. I just can't do it.
If you can't, get off the show then if you can't do it. Get off the show. I'm asking you a question.
I'll leave.
What's Fred doing?
I'll leave, guys.
I'll leave. What's Fred doing? Bro, you said
get off the show like I care.
Leave the show then. If you're not going to answer the question, leave the show.
I care.
Yo, listen.
Bro, I'm asking you something.
Let's move on.
I'm asking something. No, I'm saying the balance changes. You're saying different. Why you want talking about watching the games? Go on then, talk.
No, man, we're done.
Then don't make points. Keep your mouth closed. Don't make points.
We're done, isn't it?
Don't make points.
I'm off.
Don't make points.
The last time, guys.
Don't make points.
It's been fun.
Don't make points.
But
anyway, move on to Liverpool versus Brentford.
On that, the maddest thing is, I'm glad to see that Ronaldo honeymoon is down, fam. You know what I'm saying? CR7 and that is down. It took one game. One game, and then fam, all this hype. I'm glad. It was expected, and I think.
Bruv, it's Liverpool versus Brentford. Do your team. Or let's talk about Man United.
We can do the United.
Let's do United episode.
We can do. Listen, I'll talk in it. I'll say
what is it? Look, you box office right now.
What I'm saying, this is box office. You remember, not long ago it was Arsenal. Arsenal were back, they bounced the club, innit? I think obviously you guys are doing better, but It is what it is, isn't it? Come
No,
on. Man.
to be honest, yeah, I still can't take banter off Arsenal fans, man. Man are getting gassed. They're in 10th place.
It is what it is, isn't it? We'll come to
Let's
Arsenal.
just chill out for a
Listen,
second. You know what I mean? Obviously, me and Willis are passionate guys, bro.
Fam. No. We'll come. You know.
Hey, no, let's just talk about the way you man have just bottled.
Listen, just breathe.
You man have just bottled.
Breathe,
getting a little bit of a room.
I can see
getting
the.
the
I
gap.
can see the energy that you're coming.
No,
in.
let's just do it, man. Come on. You man, it was 3-3 against Brentford.
You know what's mad? Yeah? I've had
Let's
a few
go.
people
Come
say
on.
to me, right, like Willis looks calm this season. I'm saying, I kept saying the bipolar hasn't kicked in because they're doing right. So was I wrong? No way. Like what I'm saying. So, yo, let's talk about my team now. Like you said, apparently we bottled it against Brentford.
You
know,
did.
big up the Peaky Blinders before me.
Yeah, we all look at the Tommy Shelby then, man.
Come on.
Tommy Shelby then, man. Ambush it.
Come on. Fam, I'm loving this. We might as well just talk about this, man. Then.
Oh, it's
come on.
Ollie, you see what you're doing to man?
Yo, Brentford. Whoa. What a game. For like the neutrals, I guess, anyway. Yeah, like you say, 2 point drops in it, definitely. We should be going away to Brentford and winning the game, but we know it's the Prem at the same time. It's like nothing is given to you.
Bro, don't start with that bullshit.
Listen.
Don't go down that line.
bro.
Don't go down that line. I sat here and gave them man stick for not being Brentford.
Yeah.
Don't go down that line. It's a Premier League. Anything can happen. Shut up. Bro, Liverpool. Bro, like you're taking a piss out of United here. Bro, talk sense. Don't go down there. You should have won that game. You were shit. You weren't good enough.
The maddest thing is, like Damien always say, I'm calm.
Bro, be calm.
We dropped
Be
2
calm.
points.
Be
I
calm.
should be
But don't
vexed,
talk
but
shit.
I'm not.
I don't want to hear shit. I'm just hearing shit.
but
You were
listen.
mocking United there. Now I'm
Listen.
hearing shit coming from your mouth.
Listen, I can only give you me in it. I'm calm. We dropped 2 points. You're stressed. I'm not.
Bro, it's because you're
So-
talking shit. That's why.
Told
It's
ya.
why.
Manager mode
why.
activated.
Activated, bro. Hair drying shit.
Bro,
It's out here,
if
bro.
you didn't say any ridiculous comment, I would have kept my mouth closed.
Is that Delipo Medical Center?
Don't worry, fam. We'll move on to Arsenal shortly.
Can we request some?
You don't even think Liverpool are going to win the thing, so it doesn't
Can we
matter.
request some antidepressant for
what I'm saying?
me? Listen, let me talk about my team and I'm allowed to.
I'm allowed.
to feel
Yeah,
how I want
yeah,
to.
and I'm just
How many
saying.
times does he say I'm allowed and it's my opinion?
Because
Every
you
episode.
man, it's only because you man want me to say what you
I'm
want me
allowed.
to say.
Yeah, true stuff.
I'm a free man, fam.
I'm allowed.
I'm saying,
It's my opinion.
of course, breathe, tranquilo, innit? You know what I'm saying? Listen, was that vexed that we dropped 2 points? Of course, I watched the game, innit? But the reason I didn't put Liverpool to win the league this season, it will be because of little things like this, yeah. We watched the game against, I don't know if it was Norwich or something like that, when I was moaning about our midfield not having enough authority and control over the
Burnley.
game. Something like that, yeah? Because we will score goals, we will create chances. We're not too bad defensively. I know we conceded, I'll touch on that, yeah? In general, so far as well, yeah? Because we got Van Dijk, we got Matip, we got availability, we got good cover. And Fabinho's there. But the reason that we lost that game was it was a bit more of a freestyle kind of football match where
You go, I go.
Exactly. And they are perfectly set for that. A, they're still buzzing that they're playing like in the Prem. B is like, say like Ivan Toney was saying how he's playing, his boyhood club. So they're gonna have that. Let's put it on them. Like the amount of there's like obviously I don't know if he was playing on he wouldn't be playing on Van Dijk's side, but he was dominating in the air.
So are you saying because they were hyped, that's why they got the result?
No,
right?
because we don't have enough. No,
Right.
we don't. I'm criticizing my team, which is what you wanted to say.
Yeah,
In our
that's where we criticised Damien about saying about fatigue and all that shit, and now you're talking about hype. Hype, man.
Is it listening to what I'm saying?
That's what you said. They're
That's
hyped
it.
about being in the Prem. They're going, no. Bruv, you're talking about hype. That's why they got the result as well. That's what you said. You said Brentford had hype.
Are you
What's
listening
that
to
got-
what I'm saying?
Did you not say
I said
that?
the reason we lost the game is because
Yeah.
of our midfield, not their
And you
hype.
said also they had Brentford had hype. They just come up to the Premier League as well. You said that. Those
Fam,
were your words.
You really need your meds.
Those were your words.
Fam, you really
no,
need
we
your
won the
meds.
team. Those were your words.
Fam, you really need
mentioned the
your
word
meds.
hype.
Cool.
That's what you said.
Cool. I'm
Watch
wrong.
the team when it comes out. You mentioned the word hype.
For the sake of your peace of mind.
That's what you mentioned.
For the sake of your
So
peace of
carry
mind.
on.
For the sake of
Carry
your peace
on.
of mind. for the sake of your peace of mind, I'm wrong, you're right.
Yeah.
So,
Watch the thing and you see.
apologies, innit?
Yeah.
So let me go again.
Yeah.
Cool. Right. Put the hype to the side, innit? We don't want excuses. Cool. We lost again because our midfield wasn't good enough to slow the pace of the game down and dictate the play.
But for me, what you're saying at the moment then is basically your midfield hasn't got the legs that it had, and that's now costing you. So with more games coming up,
Only lost one player.
huh?
Have they not?
Yeah, they may have only lost one player, but Hendo's old now. Fabinho's not the quickest, and Thiago's made of glass because he's injured again. Keita's just not levels. Who else is
Curtis
your?
Jones, Curtis
And then you've got Curtis Jones, but he's not Genie. See what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Listen,
with regards to that, with more games coming up, you've obviously lost Harvey Elliott, who's now another midfield option. You can't trust the Ox to play a whole season either.
To kind of pay attention more on the team rather than thinking about different competition, etc. My point again, like for not thinking we're gonna be too successful this season, is because our midfield we've not necessarily if that's a problem area, that's something that we haven't addressed. Someone will hype and say, "Oh, were you happy to?" It's about context and listening to the time when someone says something, rather than using it to say forever. You're gonna make me use like Wijnaldum to say like I diss Wijnaldum or something. So laugh if it's something that makes sense or it's funny, and it cool.
Yeah,
Listen,
it's funny.
fam.
When he was going to Barcelona, I said, we don't care.
Do you hear what I said?
Okay.
Do you hear what I said? Do you hear what I said?
Wow, that was the music I was hearing at that time. That was the music. Those were the bars I was hearing.
Swear.
Swear down.
If somebody has a brain and they understand context, they'll be able to understand what point was made right there and then. Listen, when Wijnaldum was about to go Barca, it was coming to the end of his contract, etc., etc. My feeling would have been there were strong rumours. I made a mistake. I said we'd already signed Thiago then, but we didn't. Yeah, cool. But there were strong rumours that we were getting Thiago. Or it made sense that if he left, we would have got someone. Would I want to lose? Would I want? Don't say,
Genie back.
don't say what I'm saying, innit? Shut the fuck up. Like,
Whoa.
don't say what I'm saying. Would I lose Fabinho over Genie? No, because Fabinho is unique and he gives us
They
what
play
he does.
different positions.
That's what I'm making a point. So we're talking about the three midfielders. The three midfielders are Fabinho, Genie, Hendo. Hendo's the captain. I'm keeping him there because he's a captain. Fabinho has a role to play, and he's the only one there that I can be like, okay, I don't mind if we lose him, like, because there's possibility that he can be replaced, but I think it will be a little bit more difficult to replace a Fabinho now, although they play different positions. I'm talking as a midfield three. Use your brain and make him like think about. Don't think because it's mentioned Fabinho that means it's an automatic replacement.
I'm gonna let you just deal with that point and just continue.
Yeah,
It
because
didn't make sense.
listen, how does it not make sense? You have three players.
It didn't make sense to me.
Okay, let me explain to you.
No, I
again.
wanted to
There you go,
explain.
man.
Bro, get out!
What's the point?
Just get
What's
out!
the point of being idiotic? If you're an adult, use your brain.
Bro, just get the fuck out.
Use your brain. You have three players.
Bro, basically, they
No, listen.
Mobile.
Okay, you have. listen. No, because if you're gonna be childish and not think and make someone look like an idiot when they're
I'm not
talking.
making you look
Fam,
like an idiot,
what is
bro.
difficult about
I
understanding?
understand there's a midfield three, and
Bro,
you're saying
that's
that
iPhone 11, iPhone 10, iPhone 12.
That's what's the relevance of talking?
Look,
That's
I understand.
the thing,
Look,
like,
look,
fam,
I get it.
There's
your
banter,
point.
there's
That's
stupidity.
what he's
Let's
saying.
just not be
Look,
dumb and
look,
stupid.
I get you're
fucking
saying
hell,
there's a
grow up.
midfield three,
Yeah, cool.
and then you're saying that Fabinho and Hendo are just too important for you guys to lose, and if you're going to lose one person,
So what's
it's Genie.
to not understand from that?
Yeah, no, I never said don't understand. I just said I don't agree with your point.
Bomba clat. Anyway, Tottenham versus
Are they just gonna
Arsenal.
be coming and talking
Tottenham
stupid?
versus Arsenal. Big win for Arsenal.
Okay, move on to that.
Massive derby win. Listen, I'm not going to sit here and say I wanted Arsenal to win because I didn't want Arsenal to win. I didn't want Arsenal to win, and I didn't want Arsenal to win. But you know what?
You didn't want Arsenal to
So
win.
what the fuck are we going to do? Go
Yeah,
on.
so obviously, on to the final game of the week end. It was Arsenal versus Tottenham, so we'll put that out there. We're Tottenham versus Arsenal. Obviously, so.
Why is that important?
Man's got energy now. He's got energy.
I haven't
got energy.
Huh?
It's
Got
the same.
energy.
It's the same. It's the
Man's
same.
got energy.
It's the same energy that I gave.
Do you know what? I'm just pissed off.
Man's
Yeah,
got
I'm
energy.
pissed off. This guy's happy now. What is this, bro? What is
Man's
this?
got energy.
I'm not
happy.
even about to say, can I land? Can I start?
True.
Thank you. So obviously, like I said, we come into the last game of the weekend, Arsenal versus Tottenham. Obviously, man will ask me about predictions for the game, but like
Didn't
I
say
said,
anything.
but like I said, anything can happen in derbies. As we know, obviously we won 3-1. Anything can happen in the derbies, but in hindsight, obviously, not in hindsight. Obviously, I knew at the time. Obviously, Tottenham were going through a peril. They were going through a bad time, a bad situation over there. So obviously we go into the game, and obviously the problem that I have with Arsenal is like the way that Arteta set us up to play that game is how he should set us up to play every single game. Like our players are all up for it. No first in tackles. Performance levels were high. Obviously, like I said in the prediction.
What?
What?
Did you say prediction?
No, like I said, like I said in the prediction episode when I referred to Saka and Emile Smith-Rowe, but man was shouting down my throat about it. I did say, did I not?
What did you say?
Continue.
I said I think you asked me the question about who's gonna be performing for us this season, and I did say I said Emile Smith-Rowe.
Oh yeah, you
I
said
Saka.
Freud and De Bruyne.
Man was shouting down my throat. And also, but I specifically said about Saka in regards to his experience from the Euros. He got a goal. He got a goal.
What are you laughing at?
He got a goal and
Saka's a senior player.
That's his second experience, bro. I can't do it.
from the experience he got in the Euros.
Man is 20, fam.
From the experience he got from the Euros, not listening to what I'm saying. He got a goal and an assist in the game, obviously. And Emile Smith-Rowe got a goal and assist also, and obviously Bamabla Kagayan obviously scored.
The most you see. Why was you so shook to give your prediction about the game? On the back of, let me just put context. On the back of us watching Spurs get slapped by Crystal Palace 3-0, and then they played another team and they lost 3-0. They lost on the back of 2 3-0
Chelsea lost 3-0 twice.
with like bad performances, with Kane being absolutely crucified by Roy Keane because performances haven't been there, etc. At least to say like, oh, maybe it could be a 2-1, a draw.
Why don't you back your team?
So I can. This is obviously.
Go.
It's weird how the Congolese relay team.
No, there's got nothing to do.
You asked me a question. He come in.
Yeah, go. I'm sure that's what I say. Everybody wants to know that. I'm pretty sure. I'm speaking on.
So let me
know?
let me answer the question.
Cool.
So, when the prediction was posed for Tottenham, I did say, and I'll repeat what I said again in case you guys didn't watch the episode. I said, in a derby, anything can happen. You never can predict how it can run.
That's a cop-out.
Given Tottenham's poor form, they played against a derby against Crystal Palace, and they went down to 10 men, and then Crystal Palace scored 3 goals late in the game. I know obviously Crystal Palace did play. I finished answering the question. I know Crystal Palace did score the goals late, but they were down to 10 men, and also Chelsea, they lost 3-0 to Chelsea. Chelsea are by far superior to Tottenham. So in regards to Chelsea being in 3-0, that's expected. Okay. But in regards to the Crystal Palace one, they were down to 10 men and it was late goals. And obviously, like I said,
so basically you were scared.
We play City next.
I wasn't scared. I was just saying anything can happen in the derby.
Fam, we play City next.
Yeah,
I know City's not.
Anything can happen in the derby. The same way.
Can you not just like back your team?
The same way when City are riding high and they're about to win the league, and then you man are not riding as high as them, but then you beat them somehow. Like I said, if
I still give your opinion.
But that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? What we're saying.
All I did was what Bilal said earlier on in this. A question was asked, and I gave you an answer, but you didn't. Exactly, it wasn't the answer you wanted to hear.
Do you know why? Because
listen, that's what I'm saying.
Let me just say something.
But because someone asks the question, you're not going to hear it.
Let me just say something. When someone asks you as a fan, what do you think the score is going to be? You can't go, I'm not going to say that, and that's what you said. You said, I'm not going to give a prediction because I don't want to. Those are your words.
Yeah, because anything can happen.
Huh? No, you don't drop the...
say that.
No, don't drop the...
The receipt's there.
No,
Because the receipts are there. The
Anything
receipts
happens,
are there.
it's a cop-out
The
answer.
receipts are there.
You're a man.
Fam,
You're
you-
a big man. You're a big man. Why can you not answer
fair,
a question with a score?
I'm not gonna lie, I get a bit uncomfortable when you prefer to like my chest or it's always been
Don't try.
I get a bit uncomfortable.
Don't try and drop that.
Anyway, let's get.
We got female fans on the
Quick.
show.
Let's finish it off with a quick question. Is this the springboard for Arsenal to potentially go on?
No, like I said,
okay, so still relegation zone,
like
yeah?
I said, no. If you're gonna let me answer the question,
Yeah, yeah.
You one is.
No, I didn't finish talking. I was just. You
asked me a question,
No, you
and
said,
I was about to
yeah,
answer.
you said no, and I said still.
But then I was,
okay,
let me answer
Okay.
it, and then you can then come up with your
Okay.
bullshit afterwards. Okay, no, because Tottenham, like I said at the start of this, they were in free fall, and I said at the start of it, I'm not taking much from it. So the question you asked me was void
Yeah.
because I already answered that earlier.
Okay.
So if you're gonna ask me a question,
the 3 wins in a row are not a springboard for you to
no,
challenge.
because Norwich are bottom with no points.
True.
Burnley are not a great side, and Tottenham in free.
But
Okay, so the two wins against Burnley and Norwich, even though we got the points, the performances weren't great. Obviously, the Tottenham game, Tottenham are not doing great, but the performance was good. We could take a little bit from it, but like I said in I can't remember if it was the last week's episode or the episode before that, and I'll say it again in case you didn't watch the episode. Once we beat a team of note, then I can start saying, oh yeah, cool, it's just a springboard.
Okay.
I'm with you. That makes sense in it.
Okay.
Just understand.
Now this is the question everyone wants to know.
Mm.
It's Brighton at the weekend.
Ooh.
What's the score going to be? Are you winning?
You think we're gonna win that game? Do I think we're gonna win it?
Yeah.
I hope we win it.
Where are you
but
playing?
We're playing at their ground.
Brighton away. They're doing okay. Good start to the
They're
season.
doing okay.
Where do you
Did
see?
they
What do
win
you see
today?
happening?
What?
They were losing.
No, that's irrelevant. What do you think happening? Do you see a win or
Must be a win or a draw.
you think a win or a draw?
Cool, right. So interesting fan TV and chill. Stressful.
Very
Stressful,
Some man are
Stressful at Old Trafford.
I just want to make a note
obviously-
before we go on.
We're all friends here.
I don't know.
We're
If I don't
joking.
know. Aren't fans going to be in the next episode? Obviously,
We're all friends here.
Yeah. Contracts are being ripped.
I'm
saying. Get out.
I quit.
Anyway, to wrap up, stress at Old Trafford. Obviously, Liverpool, poor performance, should have got the 3 points by their standards as well. Obviously, Arsenal get the important 3 points, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
You know what's the joke?
So-
I don't know if it's a coincidence, but I ain't seen Damien wear an Arsenal top
I
in a minute.
have. That shows you. That shows you not watching the episode.
Fam,
That shows you not watching
I
the
feel
episode.
like you just
But
brought it up
That's
after
it.
Anyway,
the-
regardless, he's got it on today, and they won. And
Bad
that's what
mistake.
matters.
This Liverpool top. Bad top.
Yeah, I'm mourning, innit? I'm mourning,
So-
of course. Come on, Black.
We're black in
We're
it.
mourning, we're mourning.
But anyway,
Man, go for interviews tomorrow.
Look at get all his job.
you
Listen,
done.
top of the league. That's all I gotta say.
Fucking poops.
Look, man,
As
see you guys
usual,
in a bit,
thank
man.
you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, like. If you don't agree with anybody's comments on the show, please leave a little emoji, leave a comment, tag the person, let us know what you think as usual. And please, if you like the show, you like the content that we make, please share it with across all your platforms. We do appreciate it. Until next week, over and out.
Top of the league.